What is up, Wanderers? We are here for another one-take bag review, and this time we've got something pretty unique. Look at this beauty. Wow. So this is a 26-liter backpack from Urban Armor Gear. That's a brand that's mostly known for cell phone covers, believe it or not, and AirPods covers, headphones covers. They've produced a backpack. This one was first out a couple of years ago, and I've got to say, it holds up well design-wise. It comes in this orange and black camo colorway. It also comes in a gray and black camo colorway and a gray and gray camo colorway. So 3 different options, 2 different sizes. There's a smaller one that's 18 liters, and then there's this larger one, which is 26 liters. You can get this off Amazon. You can get it from a couple other places. The best prices I've seen, and sometimes they throw in an extra little gear bag, are on Amazon. So link to this bag, as always, in the video description. All right, so here's what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews, and we talk about what we like about this bag, 2 things, and then 2 things that, not so much, and then an overall recommendation for you. Should you buy this backpack? Let's dive in. We're going to start, as always, with our exterior walkthrough of the bag, and then we're going to check out all the pockets, nooks, and crannies. Okay, so the exterior of this bag, you have a hard shell, kind of nylon material on the side, typical kind of suitcasey feeling material, very smooth, backed. So it's got a board in here and then covered with nylon. So the bag, you'll notice, stands on its own. It's got a rubberized bottom on the bag. And I've experimented with just kind of holding this and then tossing it down. And it does this kind of weebles wobble thing. If you've got kids, you'll understand what that means. But you know, you can push this bag pretty far. There you go, and it falls down. Okay, so it stands up, it's upright, it's got its own structure. It also has water guard zippers everywhere throughout the whole entire bag. Perhaps the shape is the most interesting feature here, but these side pockets on the side are also fairly unique. We'll get to those in just a second. You have a really nice grab handle, very cushioned on top. Then you have very comfortable straps on the back with a kind of black camo color, a couple of attachment points, a sternum strap, and a stretchy luggage pass-through strap, and a really nice cushioned back, very comfortable actually, with a lot of airflow. This is kind of a styrofoam material feeling. It's not styrofoam, I promise, but it's very comfortable when you wear the bag. All right, so let's get down to business. We're going to talk pockets. So first up, you've got, I should say, this is the branding that's on this bag is one kind of pull off UAG patch. More on that in a minute. So on the front, you have one slim pocket right here that you can reach in. It's not very big. I've just tossed some face masks in there. So not a very big pocket right there on the front. Then we're going to get into what you're probably curious about, which is these side flaps that open up all the way. Now this is a really interesting padded material in here. It kind of looks like it's insulated. It's not insulated, but it is cushioned. Now this pocket here has an admin panel. You have multiple pin slots, 4 different pin slots right here, one of which is a little bigger. Then you have a slip pocket and another slip pocket. So what do I have in there? I have my trusty power bank, cord for the power bank, multiple pins. So a really useful pocket with its own volume. It does stick into a little bit the main compartment, but doesn't really rob from it. So really neat. Then we go around to this side, and we got a little bit more of the same, but a different structure to the pocket. Now you can put a drink in this one. It's got a stretchy grab thing for putting in a drink, and then a second drop pocket. So I've put in my video equipment, but very easily you could use this just as a drink compartment. So you can see how well that fits. Doesn't really add to the volume of the bag. It's really well designed. All right. Now we get to this top pocket, a lot of pockets, which is always a win. And this is a felt line pocket, and it's maybe my favorite drop pocket on top of a bag that I've ever seen. And I don't say that lightly. So normally these are about the size of sunglasses. This one is massive. So I've got tons of stuff in here. I've got 2 pairs of glasses. I've got a video gaming device. I've got my multi-tool. I've got a little bit of backup change. I've got my AirPods, my AirTag, a little bit of everything. So how big is this bag up top here? Well, let's take this water bottle again and I'll show you, because I think everybody is familiar with how big these are. The whole water bottle. I mean, come on. That's over the top, and it's great because this pocket is easy to get to, especially because this bag sits upright. So this is always on top, always easy to open and close. Now we get into the main compartment. I think you're liking this bag. I'm liking this bag too. So we'll get into the main compartment now. Clamshells all the way down, which is neat. But then there's these kind of little fabric pieces that keep it from just flapping apart. I like that. I like that. All right, so you do have the actual pocket from the drop pocket that drops into this compartment. Robs a little bit of space, but it's nothing to worry about. You have then, let me put this so you guys can see it better, a mesh pocket right here. I've used that for power brick and cords. Then you've got a huge space down here. I've got my AirPods in there. I've got knick-knack pouches in here. And you can see just how huge that is. It actually, that's about the space of an NBA basketball down there. Okay, so if you're thinking about how big is that space, it's about basketball size space down there. And I'll hold it up a little bit better for you to see. So tons of space down there. And then you get to the back side and you have space for a tablet. That's an 11-inch iPad Pro with Magic Keyboard. Space for a book. Space for another set of admin pockets. So pens, flashlights. I've got my pocket knife in there. And a little slip pocket for wallet and some dollars. This is not RFID blocking in here. At least it's not signed as such. All right, that's not it. You also have a cushioned and suspended laptop pocket. And that will hold, it looks like a 17-inch laptop, but double check that. So this is a Surface Laptop 4, and there's about yay much room still in the space. All right, so that's the full walkthrough of this backpack. I'm pretty impressed. Let's talk about the 2 things I like most about this bag. So first, I love the upright design. Absolutely in love with it. So the bag, even open, isn't flopping over. I love that it stands there. I love that you walk into a coffee shop, wherever you're doing work, you set your bag down, and you can set it down next to you, and it stays upright. And you can access the laptop, you can access the top pocket very easily. You can get to everything. That's the first thing I love, the upright design and the structure, including the kind of non-slip tint material, I would call it, that they've used for the bottom of the bag. So love how the bag stands up, love how it feels a little bit like the brand. If you've ever seen a UAG phone case, they're like really robust, almost tactical. It's a really robust feeling backpack. I like the shape. I like that it keeps its shape. Second thing that I really like about this bag, the pockets on the exterior. I mean, hell, it's all the pockets, except for this front one. This front one's kind of useless. Whatever. all of these pockets, the side pockets especially, the top pocket especially, and the interior storage structure of this bag. It's on point. Like, this has favorite backpack potential for a lot of you out there. So I think don't look past this backpack when you're thinking about a great bag for work or school. Now, work, I mean, look at it. So it depends what you do for a job, honestly, whether or not this bag would be appropriate. But the gray and black colorway, a little bit more subtle, and you could probably get away with. So, two things that I don't like about this bag. It's kind of, so I'm nitpicking a little bit, but they made a couple of exterior choices that just have me scratching my head a little bit and wondering what were they thinking. So the first one is this branding. So you might be thinking, sweet, like I was, I can just pull that off. Thank you, UAG. And I can just slap on, my own morale patch. Just slap on, any morale patch I've got. They ship you 2 morale patches, okay? That's what I was thinking, but look at this. It's the wrong side. The fuzzy side is on their patch, so that your only option is to use one of their patches, because all of your patches work the other way. All of your morale patches have this side, this is the hook side to stick to the loop side. This one's built backwards, so you don't really have a choice. And when you pull it off, it looks stupid. So I ended up blacking out the letters on this one with a black Sharpie, putting it back on. And I'm gonna be looking to see what I can do beyond that. Maybe a skull and crossbones, but I haven't been able to find any other morale patches that are built backwards the wrong way. I don't know what they were doing with that, honestly. The second thing I don't like is the zipper pulls. So this whole bag is like super overbuilt. It's really beautiful. And then they went with these really dinky cloth zipper pulls that they feel cheap. They're hard to pull. I'm replacing all of them. So for $5 on Amazon, I found orange and black paracord zipper pulls, and I'm just gonna replace them all. So you'll probably do the same if you get this bag. You won't, I can promise you, like these zipper pulls. As much as you'll love the bag, the zipper pulls are kind of lame. But those are my only 2 quibbles with this bag, and I can fix both of them, I think. So the zipper pull solution is already on the way, and I'm thinking, I can do something about this. I'll figure this out. The bag itself, I've been using it for a week. It's awesome. It's really, really roomy. It's got a pocket for everything that I need to carry. I never found myself feeling like the bag was overloaded at all. And I was carrying a lot of stuff, so even a little bit more than this, change of clothes, etc. So I hope you enjoyed this review. My overall recommendation is you should buy this bag, and you should hurry up, because I don't think they're going to keep making this much longer. It's been out on the market for about 3 years. You should go snag the larger version of this wherever you can. Amazon or many other resellers. Check UAG's actual site. They've been seeing some spot outages on the bag, but I would get this one before it's gone. I think it's that good, and I think you'll really like it. So everybody, thank you so much for watching the review. If you liked it, please like it, and please subscribe. We're about, as of this video's publication, at about 400 subscribers. We want to push towards 1,000, and when we get to 500, we're going to do a couple of giveaways. So that'll be really exciting. Everybody, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.